Hello.
Hi, guys. Hey, Jan. You're the first one here. Oh, my goodness. We didn't know if anybody would remember
That
that we,
that we do lives.
that we do live. Well, we haven't done very many this month. Uh, it's been a month. And we weren't even sure if we were going to make this one because he's been working round the clock on his
This storm
from
is,
home.
yeah, this storm is
Hi, Robbie. Hi, Sonia.
it's causing major problems with our work. So
Mm-hmm. Well, because you've got so much in Texas and Louisiana. So
this is it. The one that I'm dealing with right now is in Louisiana.
there's Lone Cross Scotty. Hi there. Thank y'all for joining. We were thinking it's probably going to be a low night, but that's okay. And we're not really 100% sure if we can even make it the whole hour.
Yeah.
It will depend on his calls and stuff.
Yeah, if I keep hearing my phone ding in the other room, I'll be getting up. So
Yeah, might have to. I'll see how long I can hold the fort down if he has to leave us. But oh goodness, yeah.
she talks enough for both of us.
Hey now, hey now.
There's Troy Sutton.
There's Troy Sutton. Hi there. Oh man. So is everybody doing okay with this weather? I don't know where y'all are. Here, we got a little bit of on and off sleet, but nothing like what they thought we would get here.
Yeah.
And then we didn't really have any freezing rain. So I think we're somewhere in between like 6 to 8 inches
Yeah,
of snow.
Depends on where you measure.
Yeah. So it was it. I'm so thankful it was snow though. So thankful.
Yeah.
Because it's just it's an ordeal with livestock and and the dogs. I'm trying to read this. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, um, traveling with the Combs. Traveling with Combs. You are new to us, I think. Thank you so much for finding us and coming over. We are doing good. There's Donald. Hi, Donald and Lisa with Money Pit Homestead.
2 feet of snow.
Who got 2 feet? Oh, Scotty.
Cross.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, maybe more. Wow. Yes, Robbie said they said we were going to get a lot of freezing rain, but luckily it was mostly sleet. Yeah, we got a lot of snow, and I'm so glad for that.
Bad thing about it was it came overnight. We didn't hardly get to see any snow coming down. Yeah.
Yeah, falling.
It was all overnight.
Yeah. It was pretty well, I guess it was in the evenings. Last night we had some huge snowflakes, probably bigger than I had ever seen before. I had gone out for the last time. I've been outside multiple times with the animals, and I saw quarter and $half size flakes. I've never seen flakes that big before, and it was falling on a nice packed, already packed ground of snow. But it was just almost like dimpling it because the snow, the flakes themselves were so big. But
I just went around and looked, and we're at 11 degrees.
Yeah.
Feels like 6.
Feels like 6. Yeah, and we have a pregnant ewe. She is due. I mean, she's due any time from this past week. She's in her lambing time frame. Next week would be her average due date, next Friday, but I'm watching her close because they always say that storms, that low barometric pressure can trigger lambing. Well, it can trigger delivery in livestock, which cows and sheep and goats and things like that. So we're having to keep a close eye on her. And she's the one that I had to pull Mr. Bucky, that big old boy, last spring, May. Actually, it was the end of May when he was born. So
yeah, if you want to see little gal here pulling a lamb,
I did. I don't
Go
think
back
they
and
would
watch-
have survived if I
go back
hadn't.
and watch that video.
Yeah. Yeah, they wouldn't have. I don't think, I'm not sure if either of them would have survived. I finally got a hold of a vet student because our vet couldn't help us. But anyway, it took her 3 hours, and I think I pulled for 2 hours because she had been trying for over an hour, and the vet was like, "Nope, you got to help her. You got to help her." Or the gal that I had a friend. So my phone a vet. She said, who was not our vet. She was still a vet student in veterinary school up at OSU. But anyway, so it was an ordeal. But she's the one. That's Miss Blee. She's the one that's due now, and I'm hoping that she's got 2 little babies in there and that they are much smaller. So I think so. Last time she was that was her first lambing, and it was a single. So they say that singles can be big anyway, but it was a mess.
And somebody was feeding her too much grain.
I was feeding her a little too much grain. Yeah. And so, hi Joy Bartlett.
-4 in Wisconsin.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't even, I can't fathom it. We found out Rhodey, actually my lambs, what are they? They're 6, 7 months old now, the girls.
Oh, the babies?
The babies. They were all having problems last night. We went out I don't know what time we went out, but so they have a 3-sided shelter.
It's a lean-to.
Yeah, and it's divided off into I call them bays, but jugs, bays, what'd you call it?
I said bays.
Bays, yeah.
I've never heard the term jugs.
It's in lambing.
Okay.
With lambs,
Well, we have a dog in there, so that's not applicable.
jugging. No, Rhodey's got the middle bay, and they were having problems like standing up, walking, and like falling. And 2 of the little ones, but Rhodey was doing it too. It was almost like they stood out in the snow too long. I don't know. I wasn't sure. And he was out there, and I was like, I called him, and I was like, oh. So we pulled them all in, and we put them in that one bay, that biggest bay, for a while, because we have it ready for Blee to lamb. So it had tons of hay in there and straw. I mean, and so they immediately. I mean, after a few minutes or so, they were kind of fine. So I pinned them up in there for, I don't know, an hour or 2. I wanted them to really feel comfy out there, and then I did end up opening the gate on them so they could go out to our main hay bale, which is undercover also.
But Rhodey was the same way.
Yeah.
He was limping around.
He was limping, multiple times. And so we did get a heat lamp on them. And I'm not a fan of heat lamps right now, but I did put one in the coop, but it is wired on, secured. It's on a metal shelf. It can't touch anything. And it's in the walkway, so no animals can get to it. But I have all those baby chicks in there. So I'm trying to keep the temp up just a little bit, even though they have 2 heat plates to get under. And then we put a heat lamp on Rhodey, and I knew I might need one for the lamb with this storm coming. And I got one. I don't know if any of you guys have them, but I saw it on Premier One. You like Premier One fencing? Premier One supplies.
Yeah.
And it has a safety switch, a kill switch. So the housing is basically the same. It's not metal. It's a heavy plastic with the dome.
Plastic dome.
Yeah. But, and we've got the red 250 watt bulbs in there, but it has a kill switch inside it. So if it were to fall or get tipped over or anything like that, it would, kicks off. So anyway,
I didn't read the directions. I just.
That's the only reason I got that one.
I just put it up.
Yeah, he did. He put it up for us. And so that's on Rhodey, which Rhodey is sharing a little divider fence line with the bay where mama and baby will go. But pray with us that she doesn't lamb until after this bad cold spell. So that's what we were doing yesterday when we were, all of a sudden everybody was having problems walking and we weren't sure why. And it got down to, was it 6 degrees here last night? It was 6 degrees. So
it was supposed to go minus tonight.
Yeah.
But it was cloudy when the sun went down. So hopefully it stays cloudy and it'll be a little bit warmer. But
yeah, but it got much warmer today than what they were saying, what the weather said it was going to be.
Yeah, well, then the sun came out.
Yeah.
That's when the temperature got up to a whopping 25 degrees.
I'm not sure if it got fully, I think on the back porch it showed less, but yeah, anyway, either way, 25 degrees and they were calling for like 10. The last I saw was like 8 degrees yesterday, 10 today. But the sun came out. Jan is saying our chickens haven't come outside for 2 days. I know, mine don't want to be out either. They stick by the heat lamp in the coop. Yes. That's a great heat lamp. I only bought one of them because they're expensive, but it made me nervous having one out there with the sheep. Sheep are just, it's different than chickens.
They're not quite as bad as goats, but they're close.
Yeah. Yes. Jan is saying, I've been praying that our cow doesn't calve until it warms up. Ooh, y'all hit 15 today. Oh my. Yeah. And I know we missed a bunch. Joy says we're going to drop to 3 tonight. Oh, I'm hoping, I can't remember when I saw the last news. I know it was yesterday, but it was probably yesterday sometime. That's when they were saying the high was going to be like 10 today, but I didn't see it this morning. So I don't really know what they're predicting because they change it every day. They're changing the predictions every day. And I get it. They don't know exactly, which path it's taking and all of that, how fast it'll move or slow down. Yeah. -4 in Wisconsin. I'm going backwards. Jan says it's 5 degrees here now, but warmer Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, yes.
That's crazy because our weather forecast last night showed 20s and stuff like that all the way through Thursday. And I talked to a guy that I work with up in Kansas that we've got work going on up there. And he said Wednesday is the best day because it's going to get up to like 34. So.
Oh, goodness.
That's crazy if Kansas is warmer than us.
I know. Hey, Donald and Lisa, how are you guys doing? I'm sorry we missed your live tonight. If any of you guys don't know, Donald and Lisa with Money Pit Homestead, they have a live stream going on Sunday nights at 5 p.m. Central. So check them out or go back and watch their live stream they did earlier. Yeah. But
they're good. They're good folks.
They're good people. They are, is it Mississippi or Kentucky? Kentucky. Yeah. So how is it there?
Let's have to scroll back down.
I know, I'm coming back down now. Well, I was talking for a while. Okay. BRB, let's see. Okay. Scotty says 24 out now with real. The feels like 0. Yeah. Hi, John. John and Kelly with Delighted Acres. Yeah, let's see. Okay.
Who all's going to Okie Homestead?
And I think we probably missed the conversation,
Is that
Robbie.
that's the first one, right?
Okie Homestead is in March. Yeah. It's
And,
like 20th and 21st. I don't know. We
and
missed
then,
Mr. Ed Kirkpatrick. He always had the details on that. I'm gonna miss him. I miss seeing him in chat.
And then the next one is Tin Killer.
April is 10 Killer, and I don't have all the dates memorized, but yeah, it's 10 Killer. May is Eufaula. That's Mid America.
But that's going to be at Texoma.
Texoma. Yeah.
And we have a trailer this year, so we're going to be at the meetups.
Yes. And then June, so March, April, May, and then June, we will be going to Simply Jan's. Let's see. Thank you, Jan. We will be going to the Ozark meetup. Is it called the Ozark meetup? Or am I remembering?
Jan will sell us.
Yes, Jan will tell us.
We've already reserved our spot.
We did. 54 days until Okie. So I want to say that one is March 20th and 21st. Robbie probably knows these off the top of his head too. I just get the dates all jumbled. That's March, and then April. That one is Lake 10 Killer. That one's the meetup, and that. I mean, is it Johnny and Christine?
Well,
is it Gillum Farms that's heading that up this year?
Oh, I
don't they do it every year, or do they trade off?
I think they trade off.
Okay. I heard that, but I'm not 100% sure. Ozark YouTube meetup. I think I had that right, but it's at the Gasconade Hills Resort in Arkansas or Missouri? Missouri. Okay. I get it mixed up. But we did sign up for that one. We are looking forward to it. So
gotta get the trailer ready.
We'll get the camper ready. We will be bringing Remy with us. We've decided with this camper, it's laid out so good that she can just go with us, and we don't have to board that old girl.
Yeah.
A little less.
She's laying over here, sound asleep.
If I could, I'd turn the camera, but I can't. Nope.
I was gonna reach up and do that, but
okay.
You'll get to meet Miss Remy.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She is a little flashy fawn boxer, and she's a mess.
She's not flashing much anymore.
She's got her little white face.
She's got a white muzzle now. She's getting old.
Robbie says, I'll miss 10 Killer because I'm going to go to the Central Arkansas Homestead Conference in Conway. I heard you guys talking about that on your live, and I was going to check. It's like, when is that one? But it's at the same time as 10 Killer. Oh.
10 Killer.
Richland, Missouri. That's right. Thanks, Jan.
Yeah, 10 Killer will be better, Robbie.
Oh, you can't say that.
Yeah.
You can't say that.
Make him feel guilty. Come on up.
He has to go to Arkansas. He needs to go to the Arkansas when he's there in Arkansas. No, but I was thinking that, it's like depending on when it was, maybe we could go to that one too. But okay, June 5th and 7th.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a trailer. We will travel.
Monty has been waiting for this. He's been wanting to get out and go.
That's great. We've had trailers for the last 26 years.
I know.
And then it was like, sell the trailer. We were
using it once a year.
Yeah. So we sold it, and then we got into YouTube, and it's like,
well, we found out about YouTube meetups.
Yeah. It's like, darn it.
Yeah. And And it just we like camper life so much that and also I did come across a really good deal. So
Yes, you did.
we had to jump on it like
Unless there's something major wrong that we haven't found.
the only thing is it's winterized, so we haven't been able to check out the plumbing on it. But the fact that it's already winterized, and I even if there is an issue, there were they're minor little things. So that's fine. Okay, what are we saying? It'll be so much closer for me, right? Doing the one in Arkansas. Scotty says, me and my wife Karen want to go to Tin Killer. Just have to figure out some things since we don't drive. Yeah, yeah. And are you a good ways away, Scotty? Y'all,
I don't know where Scotty's at.
I'm thinking, for whatever reason, I was thinking he was up north or used to be up north. And we don't share exact places where we're at, but the state, the area,
general
vicinity. Yeah. Oh, Jan, we're so excited. We've had the maps up of that resort, and we were able to pick out our spot, and I think it's gonna be good. It will be. I don't know if we're going to know anybody but you, but we're going to be there to meet people.
Massachusetts.
Yes, I was thinking so. How is your? Did I already miss? Did you tell us how your weather's doing?
Goodness.
Yeah.
That is
cold. I think he was telling us earlier how the temps. Oh my. It's just so wild with this storm, and thankfully, and like a lot of you I know here in Oklahoma, and like Robbie and them in Arkansas, it's already gone past us, so I'm so thankful. But it started, we thought it was going to start Thursday night, and then we were waiting, and it was like moving slower than they thought on Friday, but it finally kicked in on Friday.
Yeah, Friday night.
So yeah. And I think the east and the northeast, it's like, oh, they're kicking in on Sunday. It's just so wild that this storm was so big and massive that we're all talking about the same storm.
Yeah.
and almost the same results, whether it's that crazy amounts of snow that we don't get here in Oklahoma, or the ice, and
so Tony and Angie, have they already signed up for?
Oh, yay! Tony and Angie will be there. Great. Massachusetts, that's wild.
Tony and Angie aren't too far from us.
Nope, they're not too far from us. We actually
Amy and Chris are coming.
Oh, yay! Oh, how exciting!
We'll know all kinds of people there.
Yeah. I was going to say, we got to meet Tony and Angie, really, and that was at Tin Killer.
Yeah, we
parked right there by their camper. We were kind of
parked in front of their camper.
Yeah, and we were making our lunches on our tailgate right outside their door, and they're great. Oh, they're so good. And anybody on here that's not familiar with Tony and Angie, it's Our Cabin in the Woods. That's their channel. So go check them out. I think he's doing so much better, I believe, from his knee surgery and all the story that went along with that.
It wasn't knee surgery. It was knee replacement.
Yes. Well, yes. Yeah. Well, there were lots of issues after that. So he's had a pretty, rough recovery, but they are such good people. And what's Robbie saying? We're South Arkansas, got really lucky. I saw a map that showed over 100,000 people without power in Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. Yeah.
Some of our stuff is in Louisiana, and it's without
That's what's That's what's without power. That's why he's been working on and off all day, all weekend long.
Yes.
Okay, Jan says, so Jerry and Susan, the Butlers, and Gail. Okay. Sorry, I keep thinking of people. No, good. So we will know people.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
We actually met Jerry. Well, did we meet Jerry and Susan at Tin Killer? Or did we just really, I really remember visiting with them at Rendezvous last year, Oklahoma,
Mm,
Homestead Rendezvous? Is that
yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't remember if it was Tin Killer or if it was Eufaula.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure it's Tin Killer. I got to meet Jan at Eufaula.
Yeah.
Jan and Des and yeah, I hadn't heard the numbers on how many people were without power. I didn't know they were up to 100,000, but I knew there was quite a few in Texas because I mean that was just like this morning. They were talking about here in Oklahoma. It might have been last night. They were talking about Oklahoma because there were two counties, and our county was, one of them that they were like, we don't know why there's power outages there, because we didn't have any ice come through.
It was east of us.
Yeah, so
The next co-op.
someone might have hit a power line or something.
Our co-op, OEC, it's
They're good. They're great.
awesome.
We're on a co-op. What is Scotty saying? I got plenty of flashlights and scented candles if the power goes out of here. Yeah. Oh. Okay, Jerry wasn't at Tin Killer last year.
Okay, so it had to been
Eufaula.
Yeah.
Okay. Mid-America meetup too. Jan, are you saying Jerry was at Mid-America? I don't remember.
Mid-America was Eufaula.
Yes. Yes, Mid-America is Eufaula. But I don't remember meeting Jerry at the meetup. I remember meeting him at Rendezvous. But I met so many people,
Well,
and I'm kind of bad about that.
it was like we kind of
Jan wasn't
talked,
yeah.
and then
I think you talked with him. I don't know that I was over there.
yeah.
But Jan, we met at Tin Killer because she wasn't at Eufaula. Right. I remember that. No, wait a minute. Okay, Jan, I met you at Mid-America at Eufaula because I remembered going over to you. It wasn't at Tin Killer. I can remember exactly how the pavilion was and where we were seated. And so I met you we met you at Eufaula, Mid-America. So you weren't at Tin Killer, I don't believe. Because you were sitting with Des, I think. Was Des sitting next to you? Or just over there right by you because I met Des? Let's see. Yes, last year. Okay. Yep, you drove with him and Susan. Okay. I bet that's where we met them then.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it was Rendezvous when we saw him and we got to actually, visit for a few minutes while everybody was walking around and stuff. Rebecca, my brother and I are hoping to be at Jan's meetup. Oh, that would be so fun. How is Ronald, your brother, doing? And Jan says, no, I didn't go to Tin Killer. Yes, Rebecca, we got to meet Rebecca, and it's Ronald, right? Your brother is Ronald, and we were at Tin Killer.
Yeah, he had a bad fall.
He did. I hope he recovered well from that. Oh, yeah. So the meetups are so much fun. So that's why when we did come across that camper, we were just, we were like, yes. Because, I don't know. I kind of like, since we like camping so much.
Yeah, and and all the other places all the meetups that we've been to, we either did a hotel or we rented a cabin somewhere close. But we had to leave the camp. It'd be
Yeah.
nicer to just have our camper there and we wouldn't have to leave. So
Jan, I'm remembering Dez's crazy life. I
She's a
remember
hoot.
meeting her at Eufaula the same time because I had never met her before, but she is a hoot. And I went up to her. I had to meet her because she was so wild. When they would draw her number for a prize and stuff.
yeah, that was fun.
So that's what I'm remembering, Jan. Let's see. This is a very special meetup. It's our 5th annual. That's wild. There's Janae. Hello, Janae.
I haven't seen her in a while.
I know. Sweetie, we haven't been here in a while.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it has been one busy month. And it really has been. And he's well, let's see. His job is a little more demanding than it used to be. And if that's even accurate, I'm not sure. It's kind of accurate. Yeah. I didn't know if that was the best way to explain it. But anyway, yeah. So Jan says, we're still talking about getting a camper, just have to find the right deal. I know. And the thing about those
put this gal on the hunt for you.
I love looking for good deals. But you got to be able to
work on them.
No, you got to be able to go right then when you see it. Let's
but
see.
You have to be able to work on them.
Yes, you do. You got to be able to. And sometimes you just got to be able to do the repairs and bring them up to however you want it to be. That's all. Have it work the way you want it to work and look the way you want it to look. And so let's see. Robbie's saying at Tin Killer last year, we stayed at the kids camp at Tin Killer. Yeah. The kids camp with Greg and Donna.
Yeah.
And Paul and Anita. Yeah. Jack and Deanna stayed in a different cabin. Okay. So for us, we rented a cabin, a little Airbnb, and let's see, it was Bob's cabin or something like that. It was like 100-year-old cabin. I don't think it was 100 years old.
No.
It was probably like 70 years old or something like that. It was sweet. It wasn't real expensive or anything, but it was way up that mountain. Well, I call it a mountain for around here, but
luckily we were driving the truck because the car probably wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, that's true. And but that was a lot of fun. So that was so that was Tin Killer, and that's where we really realized too that it was like it'd be so nice to be there in the campground where other people were, so you could just hang out a little longer and visit and stuff.
Yeah.
And we love the camper life. Oh, Janae, did y'all have your ice cream yet? We did not have ice cream tonight. Don't bring that up.
She gets on to me when I have ice cream. Even though it's keto ice cream.
It is, I know. Let's see. Janae is also saying, let's see.
And it's too cold outside to have ice cream right now.
Yes.
Oof.
Yes, okay. Agree. Camper is a good way that you don't need to drive from the cabin like I did. Right. And us too. That's what we had to do. We didn't. Yes. Okay. Rebecca's brother's name is Ronald. I was thinking, I mean, it's what my memory was bringing up. His face healed well. Oh, well, we were all praying for him so much. That was a scary, scary fall. I had a cabin way up. It was really pretty and peaceful. Yeah. The one that we had to was just fun. I don't think we had really done an Airbnb like that before.
And
I
that
mean-
was our first meetup.
And that was our first meetup. Yeah. That's why I can tell the differences between that you follow a meetup. I'm at 10 Killer meetup stands out just because we had never been to a meetup before.
Next year she'll remember because she'll be like, we parked right here. Our
Well.
camper was at this spot.
Yep. So it'll be good. So we're excited about that. We are, let's see. Janae, did you get any of this storm? Yeah, Janae, Ronald went boom. Glad he is okay. Yeah. Heidi ho, good neighbors. Yep. Well, so that's all really that's been going on. I mean, working and all kinds of stuff. Anything else going on?
Animals and snow.
Staying warm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
And then I'm working.
yeah. We've had lots of family stuff go on. He's been working a lot, and that's kind of why we've missed. I think we missed two live streams in a row.
The 3.
Well, the last one was January 4.
Oh.
We did do the first in January, and you ain't afraid of the storm. Janae says, so far so good. Wonderful. We fared okay. We've got a lot of snow, and tonight it's just pray it doesn't get too cold. That's what we were saying earlier. We figured out that below 10 degrees, that's when Rhodey starts. It's a little much for him, and he's shivering and all of that. So I don't think last night he wasn't shivering under the light when we were out there, but he didn't get up and move until after this morning. He stayed buried in all of that hay that I had piled up around him, or that straw. I mean, he had nestled down in it, and then I came out and I kind of laid on him and was making sure he didn't, he wasn't shivering, you know. And so I hate to see this weather on the animals. And I keep going out. I really go out about 2 or 3 every 2 or 3 hours, and just kind of check and make sure I can see Blee and make sure she hasn't developed any further. So I just these kind of temperatures, and then having all that snow and sleet coming down for a day and a half, you know, if she has a lamb out there in the field, then
as soon as we get off, she'll be headed outside.
yeah, I gotta go do one more round, one check, and make sure everybody is tucked in well. I'm at the dividing line of Blee is probably not going to have the lamb until next week, unless this storm, that whole barometric pressure thing, you know, kicks in with her. But so you have to just kind of watch. And I'm not wanting to pin her up by herself, because everybody is kind of using that bay right now, because they all like to go in there at night. Like, so when it was just coming down last night between, you know, sleet and snow and everything, they were all either right over there, or they were over under the big awning where the hay bale is. But it's kind of tight quarters. So I'm just trying to keep an extra close eye on her. So I need to, I just know what happened last time. So I don't want to lose a little lamb. And so I'm trying to be very vigilant on taking care of my sweet livestock.
And we won't be at
Good night, Rebecca. Thanks so much for joining and jumping on.
we won't be at Rendezvous this year. We've already got other
Right.
commitments.
Yeah, they when they gave set that date, we already knew that we've got something else going on. So Robbie, we'll miss you guys on that one, but that's okay. That's okay. We've been to 2 of them, so
Mm-hmm.
we'll probably always show up, but depending on the date. The fall gets real busy for us also, and of course it's a whole new world now. But used to, it's like January isn't too busy and too crazy, but this one has been. Yeah,
And we're also getting another grandbaby.
we are got another grandbaby coming, and so we've had lots of family get-togethers, lots of just just a lot of family stuff going on. Animals always have their babies at the worst time. I know. Last time
It was hot.
it was way too hot, and it took our ram. I mean, our girls just didn't get bred right off as soon as we put the ram in. But the ram was young,
And he was short.
and he was shorter than them. But anyway, this time I didn't breed her to be lambing in January. I'm
He
not.
busted the fence and
That-
got through.
He continued to bust the fence. He got out twice. No, he only got out in with them once. And that's why I know when she's due, because we got up that morning, or I saw or something, and I ran out there, and he was in the field
I
with
got
them.
up and looked out, and I was like, hey, he's over.
Bramble's in the field with the girls.
Yeah.
And I wrote that date down on my calendar, because
He did his business, and
yeah, that morning we got him back over, separated from them. It really did not dawn on me that she was cycling. It did not dawn on me that she got bred. And so when we put him in, and that was September 6th, and we put him in the 1st of November, the very end of October, the 1st of November. Anyway, that's when Bet got bred that day. And the whole reason we moved him is because he was trying to break the fence to get in again.
if you have corral panels, this crazy little ram, he dented.
I mean, and we're talking cattle corral panels, the farm gate type.
Yeah.
And it has, my camera's high. It's bent like an S shape. He was ramming it so much, and I guess he did most of that overnight is when he would get, I caught him a couple of times really headbutting the fences, and he would just find those weak points. And I mean, you just can't keep a ram
sharing a fence line.
sharing a fence line. And so I don't know if you guys know, but at the 1st of January we did find him a new farm, because we didn't want him breeding his daughters, even though they could. Technically, I kind of learned that in the sheep world, you just don't breed brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
But we didn't want him breeding them because they were 6 months old. Yeah, 6 months old, and we want them to be older before they're bred.
And they were starting to come into cycle because he was starting to ram the fence again.
Yeah. So let's see. So we found him a great farm. I told Monty, I said, I just want to find him a better farm than what he has here.
And we found one.
We did.
And it was amazing because there was a ram in
Oh.
the field.
They had a ram already, but
Yeah.
and they had like 5 or 6 years, and several of them were already lambing or pregnant.
They went at it.
Yeah, so
Huh.
Bramble and their ram, which they said their ram is pretty timid, but their ram started, he was ready to set the order in
And
place.
He lost.
And he lost. I mean, Bramble, he is one strong little guy. I mean, he's big. Don't get me wrong. He's just not at his full mature
No.
size
But
yet.
he put that other one back in its place. And
Yeah.
It ran from him by the time
Yeah.
we left. It was running from him.
He won't be a year old until June because he was born in June. So he's technically still, but oh boy, he's something. He's so pretty. But
Yeah.
we
He gave us some good, pretty babies.
yeah. And we knew because we left him in with the girls from November. So all of November, December, and to the 1st of January. So he was in with them for 2 full months. And they say to keep your ram in for no less than, well, really everybody says 30 days, I think, or 30. Yeah, 30 days. Because it's every 14 to 17 days.
That little guy doesn't need that long.
He didn't this time. But we're hoping to have beautiful little lambs again. I just love, y'all know I love my lambs.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Jan is only going to go to 2 meetups this year.
But she didn't say which two.
She did not say. Well, hers for one. We'll see her at Ozark. I think she said she wasn't making it to Tin Killer or Mid-America.
Mid-America's in Texoma this year.
Yeah. Aw. Thank you, Janae. We're excited for that new little grandbaby of ours. Robbie says I had a goat that had twins on the coldest night we had. It was single digits. I found them the next morning and they didn't make it. Oh,
that's horrible.
I know. See, that's kind of one of my fears. I don't want to pin Blee up. I don't want to pin her up too early. I wouldn't mind pinning her up right now because she is a week away. Well, she's less than a week away from her average lambing date. But it's so cold that everybody is using that bay. There's 5 of them. And so I want them all to be able to go in there. So I'm kind of really just doing a lot of checks on her to see if she looks like she's progressing, a little more, and then I'll close her up. So I do have ideas on how to open up another bay for them, but I haven't talked to this guy about it yet.
That means there's work involved.
Just a little bit, because most of it I can do myself. But there are things that I just, that overhead work and trying to run screws into, wood and set posts and move a gate, that requires his help. But I do try to do as much.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. And he never has to come out and
She's becoming a good farm girl. We just need one of the granddaughters to get a little bit bigger.
a little older. And we'll still need your help with construction.
That one you won't.
Probably won't. I know. To have any of the grandkids old enough where they can come help Nana, and they all love the sheep and the chickens.
And Rhodey.
Oh gosh, and Rhodey, and Meow Meow, Miss Cokie.
The cat.
Meow Meow. That's our.
The cat's been in the shop for
3 days.
Third day.
Yeah, I was holding her today. She was shivering a little bit. She's got a heat lamp on her too. But
our electricity bill is high.
I only turned it on when this storm came up. No, Coco's had one. Coco has had hers.
Mm-hmm.
But the baby chicks don't need it normally. But hey, when you're going to have single digits, I got 14 chicks out there. Although today I could only count 13.
And how many do you have in the incubator right now?
That's not fair. Well, I have both incubators going, so I have like 30 something. I didn't fill them plumb to the. I've got 37.
You've got most of them sold already.
I do. The only reason I started new chicks of all times now is, for hatching eggs, is the guy that bought the bulk of the the ones I sold 2 weeks ago, I think, he asked if I was going to have any more or if I could, hatch him some. And I said, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, if you're making money off of it, I'm all right.
Yeah. But yeah, so I have both of the
But it
incubators
goes in your
going again.
pocket, not the
Yeah.
family pocket.
But goes in the chicken fund. The chicken fund.
There is no chicken fund. That's the house fund.
Oh my. I had to go. Oh, that's so horrible. Let's see. And Jan says, congratulations. Thank you guys. Oh, I know. I had a buck that I separated from the does. He completely bent a T-post to get back to them. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm thinking the bucks are as determined and as destructive as the rams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time we'll send the girls somewhere.
Well, I don't know. I don't mind having the little ram lamb. I just, truthfully, I thought we would be able to, and I know this is really probably controversial because some people are, some people don't want to think about putting their animals or processing them, but one avenue is when you have like a ram, or the breed we have is a very good meat breed, and that's why we have that breed, because we love lamb. And so that's always been part of the plan, is to put our excess rams or wethers in our freezer and let them go to freezer camp.
Hey, Greg.
But
Had to back up. She wasn't keeping up with the
oh, I'm sorry.
the chat.
Here, you drive.
I did.
You keep it. But anyway, so I like the idea of getting a little ram lamb. He grows up with them for a few months. He breeds them, and then he can go to freezer camp. If you can't sell him, I mean, Bramble was so beautiful. He was a tricolored. He just was so pretty, and we just hated to send him to freezer camp. So I think it took about a month maybe, and I was not in the peak time to sell him for breeding. So I knew I was going to have to hold on to him for a little bit longer, but the end goal was, if we can't find a new farm for him, then he could go to the freezer, because it does not, just because, a ram, well, a Katahdin and or a dwarf boar, but Katahdin especially, they don't have that mutton taste. Number one, because they're a hair sheep. And then also processing. Has a lot to do, that silver skin that's on the meat and stuff, just like deer, right? The gamey.
Well, silver skin, I cut all that off.
Yeah. But they just don't have that mutton flavor. And that tends to be more with wool sheep, because with wool sheep, you have lanolin. You've got lanolin glands, and that's what just gives you the oil and stuff, and that comes with the wool. They also have to be sheared and all that. Hair sheep, they don't have lanolin. They don't have that wool. You don't have to shear them. They just shed it off every year.
Yeah, it's on our gates.
It is. It looks like moss growing on our gates, white, brown moss. But
it's from them just rubbing up against getting their
I know
winter coat off.
And I have scratch pads out for them, and they never use them. They find other things to rub on and get that. Yeah, to get all that off. But anyway, so that's a lot of talking. But those rams are something else. We really did learn through having him with our females and the lambing processes and everything. We kind of realized we don't want to keep a ram year round, because we need a bro pen. We need a pen that does not share a fence line, that is separate. and we're not set up that way. We don't have just the way our land is laid out. We don't have that ability at this point. So anyway, that's why I'm just glad we were able to find him a great farm. Robbie says my fences have so much hair on them in the spring. Yeah, I would have to go out and cut this off. It's like dreadlocks. Isn't that like dread?
Yeah, we got dreadlocks on our fence.
It's just solid on a whole section of one of our farm gates, but it's the farm gate that's got the grid in it, the gridded farm gates, and it's the grid. That's what it's all on. And I was looking at it. My neighbor, her daughters were like, what's on your gate? And I was like, oh, that's the sheep. That's their shedding. And it looked like dread. I mean, it's just matted.
Go pull it off and go home and spin it.
Technically, people don't spin hair sheep, but oh my. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Janae. Let's see. Serena, is anyone besides me growing microgreens? I'm growing red Russian kale and a super microgreens mix. Oh, that's cool. No, I've been thinking about needing to sprout some greens because I love sprouts or, sprouts. But I'm right now, I have scratch for a better term. I'm doing a cross between fermenting and sprouting, and I'm doing that for my chickens. And so I've got like 3, I'm just using like quart jars right now, and I'm putting like a cup and a half of scratch or a grain mix in that, and I let them soak for a day to 2 days. But every day I think I've got 3 going, and so every day I've got 1 available, and I'm feeding that to my chickens because I really was trying to get them healthy back this winter and stuff, just trying to boost their immunity and boost the protein and the nutrients and stuff. And that's kind of working for me. But I keep looking at all my sprouting jars for my chickens, and it's like, I have sprouting seeds in my fridge that are the micro sprouts, the microgreens, and I need to do some for us. So that's cool though. Janae is posting some of our videos. So, but thanks, Serena. Anybody else, if y'all are doing microgreens or even have done them, let us know. Did we go back up and see? Were we missing anything?
Well, I went back and told Greg hi because you scrolled up too high.
Oh, yeah. I know. I'm sorry. I don't think I got to say hi to everybody. Serena was saying her left hand hurts like crazy. I'm so sorry about that. Let's see. Actually, wow, we're already at time, but Jan is saying, she said something about Lone Star Meetup and Freedom Redbirds in Michigan. Freedom Redbird is in Michigan.
I'm not driving that far.
No, but Lone Star Meetup, I can't remember if I've heard of that one. So that's the other one she's going to go to.
Should be in Texas.
Yeah, I will get to see my nephew and his wife in Michigan while I'm there. And Freedom Redbirds in Michigan. Okay, those are the 2 meetups she's going to. She's going to Freedom Redbirds in Michigan.
Okay, let us know about the Lone Star meetup, where that's at.
Yeah, Jan, if you're still here, if you're still on, let us know about the Lone Star meetup and when it is. I think I met Freedom Redbird did I meet her at Texoma? Not Texoma, Tin Killer. I wonder if she was at the Tin Killer meetup. She might have been at Mid-America too. If she was from Michigan and she came all the way down here, wow. Let's see. Traveling with Combs. We also have a M26 meetup in Michigan. A meetup 20. Okay. Is that 2026 for the year? Meetup in Michigan? Huh. Wow. That's a long way to go. So Jan's going to that.
We'll be with you in spirit there.
Yeah, I don't know that we can make it that. That would be a drive.
Mhm.
And also, it after June in the Ozarks, it might be pretty, might be getting pretty hot. So I don't know that we'll go anywhere in July and August because it's pretty miserable when it is so hot outside that you can't even enjoy it.
Yep.
We've done that. Yes, Greg and Donna are here. Freedom Redbird is having her meetup at her friend's place, but she lives here during the wintertime. Oh, that would be the way to do it. Yeah, correct. It's been running since 2021. So the number just changes each year. Huh. Okay. That's so cool. Let's see. So did anybody know, or well, let's see. Jan, did you have information on Lone Star?
It's got to be Texas.
Yeah, it's got to be Texas. Of course. I think I've heard of the Lone Star one. And I think that they'll do Pinecone Fest. Is that the one? Pinecone Fest? Is that Randy and Julie with Heard That? That's usually in the fall. That's a big toss up if we can go or not. Usually. Lone Star YouTube. Oh, thank you, Jan. I'll have to click on that.
We'll click it so everybody else can show.
Wrong click. Wrong click. There it is.
There you
It
go.
was slow. It wasn't me. It was slow. Well, part of it was me. Let me find the dates. Well, and we might be able to. I wonder, Jan, if they have put that on Webb's Web, on his event page. Because I do go to that event page to try to see when certain things are. I know the Okie Expo is not on there, or it hasn't been in the past. But
Yeah, and Okie, we're just going to be there for Friday.
I think we're just going to be there for Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
This year we're not volunteering too much.
We're a paid guest this year.
We're a paid guest. I did actually get our tickets. I didn't get the early bird special way back when. I think that was September or something. But I did get the holiday one, I think, in December. Gail's Southern Living and Taz Adventures. Okay. Yes, it's on Webb's Web. Good. Okay. So if any of you guys are not familiar with Webb's Web, he's got a YouTube channel called Webb's Web, and Jan has it. Well, it's WEBBS, I think. WEB. And when you go on there, you're going to click a little blue link that says QA something, and it'll take you over to his events and his live streams. And that's how you get to the calendar. It took me a little while to figure that one out. Okay. And Robbie is really good at keeping up with all this stuff too. He says it's on there now. I sent him Okie and Central Arkansas and Rendezvous, so he added them. Thank you, Robbie. Okay. So Lone Star is March 27th through 29th. Ooh. Bet is due. I have a lamb. I have a ewe that's going to be lambing on that week because the 20th and the 21st is Okie. Okie Homesteading Expo in Pryor. And so I knew that it's like, okay, that one's, could interfere with lambing. I have to be here for lambing.
We haven't been to Pinecone yet. This will be our
Yeah.
first year.
Well, it depends on when they have it.
Oh,
They've always had it on a weekend we can't do because of the fall. We've got
Okay.
lots of fall. We have a lot of fall events. Let's see. So yeah, 27th through the 29th, Bet is due somewhere between there. And it's so good when you actually know the day that your livestock conceived because it makes it so much easier to plan around it. But you got to mark it on your calendars. And let's see. Janae is saying, thank me, everyone, for coming to the live feed and have y'all hit the thumbs up. Yes, thank you. I would love for y'all to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Janae. You are one of the best moderators out there. But we are over time too, guys. We didn't even know if we would
make it.
we didn't even know if we would make it for much. Let's see. Simply Jan. Is that the one
No, I did the other one.
Okay.
Scroll down.
Okay. Where are we at? Sorry, I want to get these on there. I can't go down any further, so I bet it went up. That one's Lone Star. And is that the one you put up there?
Nope.
And
I thought I clicked on the one.
Jan had the other one. Okay, we were just going to show these real quick. So if anybody needed those, I mean, you can jump on there and open a link, open it in another tab or something before we get off of here. Okay, that's probably good. Yep. There's Greg and Donna. We plan to go to Okie, Central Arkansas, Ozark, and the Rendezvous. Okay, so we'll be at Okie and Ozark and won't be at Rendezvous. We'll have to look at Central Arkansas maybe next year. I think it overlaps with something. But, that'll be so good. So we will know people when we go to Ozark. Oh, my.
But Greg also said they're going to try to pop into Tenkiller and Mid-America.
Yeah. Oh, that would be so fun. It's so fun to be able to just, touch base. And that's what the meetups are for, is to kind of reconnect with everybody, with your new friends and old friends, and make new friends. Okay. Let's see. It is 10 after. We better get off of here.
Yep.
Everybody, be
I gotta go
safe.
check my phone.
Yeah, his phone's
My
been
work phone.
work phone's been dinging in the background. So everybody, thank you guys for jumping on and spending time with us tonight and coming to say hi when we've been off for a couple of weeks. And if we miss some live streams here and there, just know that life is a little bit crazy right now. And I will always try, even if it's an hour beforehand, I will always try to put up a thumbnail, schedule it. I always schedule it. And so even I never schedule very far out. It's usually within 24 hours, down to 1 hour. And that's what happened tonight, I think, because I kind of forgot it. But I was also early on not sure if his work schedule was going to allow it. But anyway, thank you guys. You guys take care, and everybody be safe from the storm, and stay warm, stay in, and take care of all of the critters, all of our good critters out there.
All right.
Okay, we'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Blessings.